This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1595. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. I like to spend some time daily talking with you about some aspect of job search because I believe it doesn't have to be as hard, difficult, painful, or take as long as it does. It's just the skills needed to find a job are different than those needed to do a job. And what I try and do in this show is teach in short periods of time some of the things that you as a job hunter may not know. Now, today's show answers a question from someone: what is the best way to find unadvertised jobs? Hope you find this helpful. I think the question is very funny. Like, there's a place where jobs exist that are unadvertised. Anyway, hope you find it helpful. Give it a great review, and let's get going. Someone asked me the question of, what is the best way to get access to unadvertised jobs? It's a quirky question. I was going to say funny question, but it's a quirky question because the language suggests that there's a place that people advertise unadvertised jobs, which is, to me, is hysterical. You see, unadvertised jobs are that way for a reason. They don't want to get assaulted by contacts. Because after all, when you think about it, if you're a corporate recruiter, if you're a hiring manager, as soon as you advertise, you start getting assaulted with resumes. Assaulted by resumes, you may say? It feels that way because you get hundreds of responses from people who are in no way, shape, or form qualified. Like the person who was the Purdue chicken plucker who applied for the software engineering job. The person who's applying for the job in Georgia, who sees the position description, asks for someone local. They want someone with a specific IT background, and this is a customer service rep at a retail store. This is the experience that people have when they advertise jobs, so they remain unadvertised. How do they get filled? Well, employee referrals. So the idea becomes you reach out to employees of different organizations you might be associated with who might look for someone like you and ask them to refer you. You start doing networking beyond that in a variety of different ways and places in order to get access to opportunities. There is no place that advertises unadvertised jobs. This is all about legwork on your part and doing things to network, create relationships with people who know, like, trust, and respect you for your expertise, to create visibility for yourself so that people reach out to you for opportunities. Now, let me just come to that one for a second. You want to be in positions where people are reaching out to you. So how do you get known? The easiest place, of course, is LinkedIn, where you create profiles that are keyword rich using terms that are used as part of job requirements. And if you're not sure what those are, look on Indeed or Simply Hired or some other site for common patterns in language that reflect your experience. So that you see how recruiters reach out to you. Those aren't advertised. They're hunting for you. Networking. I'm going to come back to that now. Oh, actually, let me finish up on the subject of LinkedIn. You demonstrate expertise in groups. You demonstrate expertise by writing using the LinkedIn blogging platform. You do things to reach out to organizations, not through HR, because you never apply for a job through an applicant tracking system. You reach out to people who you know within organizations to see if they'll refer you. Those are the basic ways of doing it. There are lots of little nuanced ways, but most of you don't have the time. One last thing I want to address. Recruiters. Recruiters will say, we represent a lot of positions that are unadvertised. Do you think that's true? I do sometimes, but I also know that a lot of jobs are advertised that recruiters are trying to fill. So don't necessarily use recruiters as a shortcut for that. The real way to find unadvertised jobs is by having your friends and relationships, people who you know, who know other people who you don't know. refer you to opportunities that they hear about, so that in this way you have an entry into an organization with a relationship being the person, or I should say with social proof being the entry point for the opportunity. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get more from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 6,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information with a focus on interviewing. If you decide to take the lifetime membership at the site, it's $299 currently, but that's the price of a coaching session or an hour of coaching from me, and I'll be giving that to you if you join with a lifetime membership. Have a few questions? Contact me through the Magnify app for iOS or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, scheduling a time for Magnify or Presto Experts, speak with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help you with a salary negotiation or my trusted advisor services, and much, much more. Like you, I don't work for free. I do charge for what I do. You can take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands and thousands of courses, not just simply mine, on a host of different subjects that can help you in many different ways. Lastly, join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 250 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're attempting to build a supportive group there. Ask to join. I'm not letting recruiters in at this point. So I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!